Gabe.
I'm Bonnie.
And we're from Two Creative Birds. Check out this old submission video to Creative Live. That was when we decided to take Bonnie's side photography business and go full time. But then I decided to join Bonnie, and we really took off doing every genre we could.
Yeah, even our son Jones loves to be behind the camera. We've always tried to bring our own creativity to every project. And it wasn't until we started doing the conceptuals and experimental stuff that we realized that's what we wanted to spend most of our time doing.
Yeah, every genre we do brings a different skill set, and even more important, the connections we've made by not confining ourselves to just one thing, and that's really benefited us.
Take it away, leave me alone. It wasn't slander, a word is bound. I will be gone, but nothing's forgotten. Become so rotten. The weight of the words, but not of the actions of my isolation. Your satisfaction. I am not real. What do I deserve? Soon it will come to your understanding that there's no weight at all.
Sort of have different styles, but we work together on all of our images. So with Bonnie, it's really cool because she'll have, some feeling, and she won't be able to communicate it necessarily through words. And so the first thing she does is grab her camera.
From front to back, I ended with my words. Now my face is long, and you're not around. I may just pack up and leave town. We're disconnecting, and I'm running myself to the ground.
Yeah, my dad turned me into a storyteller when I was a kid, and so it's just kind of always been my medium is telling stories. But when I found that I could not just write them and not just tell them to our son, and I could actually create them with my camera, and I love that feeling.
Yeah, I think your style has kind of that painterly look, and I love that. And so Bonnie will do the majority of the post-processing for those images. And for mine, I think
It's
they're
crazy.
they're more of a, experiment. They're not much, story. I wouldn't see my pieces right now like in an art gallery,
Yes,
so
you
to
would.
say.
Yes, you would. This head right here is full of more ideas than any human being has ever had.
It's full of
and they
snot
just
right
go
now
like
because I'm sick.
ideas just like fly all over the place, and he can create out of nothing. Like, I have to have something that I'm working off of, whether it's like a color or a theme or an emotion or something. Gabe can just walk into a completely white room and pull ideas out and create magic, and it's really
thank
beautiful to
you.
watch.
Say it's not too bad, say it's not too bad. You will have an accident, you will have an accident. Say it's just so bad, say it's just so bad. And you will be shot down. Say it's not too bad.
The thing about that is I get really kind of over my images or over the ideas really quickly because there isn't a meaning, like a true, like I find meaning after it, I can make up a story to the image, but I'm not having some kind of like when we had our miscarriage recently, that was a real hard thing to communicate for both of us and really vent on, and we were there for each other, but there was no replacement for us going out and shooting and kind of letting that out. And so for me, it's experimental, and I love Photoshop and all that, but lately I've been finding that I'll have an idea and I'll just kind of pocket it, and then it's other people's stories or other people's feelings that I know about or that they'll tell me about, and I'm like, oh my god, that's perfect for this image or that idea that I had. And so there I feel more satisfied with whatever project that we're working on. But yeah.
So we're working on a gallery series for a story that I wrote a few years ago called Bunny Danger Awesome / Trouble. And the hope is to have a 20-image series, which we've already shot all the pictures and now we're working on the editing for. Bunny Danger Awesome / Trouble is kind of an autobiography of my life about 5 years ago, when I was kind of questioning where I wanted to go in life and just was kind of stagnant. So I found this book called This Book Will Change Your Life. And it was 365 days of adventures, like really random adventures, like follow this set of directions anywhere, and it's like, walk 700 feet, take a right, go to the next stoplight, take a left, and you just see where you end up. And I mean, every day was something just wild and new. So I wanted to compile all my adventures that I had gone on into some kind of story that I could hold on to forever. And so I took it to Happy, Texas, where I had been many, many years ago on a road trip and was wondering why the town without a frown was really the town with no one around. So the whole principle of it is that Happy, Texas is asleep. It's gotten the happy sucked out of it. And our hero, Bunny Danger Awesome / Trouble, who's based on my real life best friend that kind of brought my own happiness back when I was kind of in a rough place many years ago. He has this magical backpack full of all the adventures that I actually went on in real life. And so when he gets to Happy and pulls up that layer of dust that's so thick covering the town, he just goes in with a storm and brings them life and adventure and kind of brings the happy back to Happy. And so it's a quirky, lighthearted story, and then all of our pictures are kind of the deeper, darker, a little different side of it than I even envisioned when I was writing it, but it's come to life in the way it was supposed to, for sure.
And we were really pumped after we came back from working on the concept with some friends.
Believers' lives will never come to an end. Cottontails are in the garden, scrapping colorful eggs. And timeless love is symbolized in a ring, but the vows seldom match a diamond's longevity.
do some images inspired by the book. And so we had a couple of weeks left of summer, and we thought, let's do it. So we scripted and we scheduled and we you know, kind of storyboarded everything.
Okay, so you're gonna lay down right here.
Where? You have to see first. She wants you to lay down right there. How?
On his back.
There's too much looking at, but the glass is not accurate. Talk about years ago when the same things come up. I'm over it, sandwiched in the smoke and the jokes. All realities, not prepared to go quietly.
A while back ago, we were contacted by Jameson Young, and he's an awesome photographer and film student. And he said that he wanted to help us on a summer break, and so we remembered that, and it was perfect. And so we brought him, and then he has a twin brother, so it was like an added bonus. So both of them came out with us, as well as my brother, Anthony Alrafai, who's an awesome musician. And so we kind of had a crew. We didn't really have a budget, but
Yeah, and when you don't have a budget for a crew, like the best resource that I have is a high school photography teacher that I know. And anytime I need an assistant, or this is how we found Jameson too, is she contacts me with her favorite students that she always thinks really have that creative drive and could benefit from working with photographers. And so we like to get assistance from her. It's just an invaluable resource that we've used.
Totally. It's interesting because people will ask, well, where'd you get the budget for hiring a crew? And
We had a pretty epic road trip.
right,
Looked
but,
like we had a budget.
well, we were going to do it anyways, right? And so it didn't really cost too much, but the idea is not so much, oh, who can I bring on board who will work for free? For our paid gigs, when we have makeup artists and whatnot, we pay them. But for art projects or things that don't have a direct...
You don't have anybody paying you. And
Right.
Nobody's hiring you to do it. It's your dream project.
You'd be surprised at how many people would love to work on stuff like that, including us. We love to collaborate. That's really what we love the most. We knew that we wanted to have fun, and if anybody had any other creative ideas, that we'd work on them too. And so we ended up doing Jameson's scary short. And Bonnie hates scary movies. She can't stand it, so I haven't watched a scary movie in a while. But somehow they convinced her to be the star.
And the only reason that it worked is because we did it at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I was exhausted and grumpy. So I did pretty good at being a frightened, scary-looking individual at that moment.
You're a fantastic actress, by the way.
Only when I'm really tired.
And so, we did that, and we did all kinds of other, stuff that we didn't really plan on. But we knew that if we're going to go out and have some fun and people enjoy it, then, why not shoot?
We were at a
everything
beautiful
we thought.
location. Everybody was inspired, and it was the most organized we've ever been on a shoot, because usually, we kind of sketch out ideas before a shoot, but we don't have it laid out to the T. And we had like every day which shots we were going to get. All the storyboards were completely drawn out, and our locations were set, and we needed to go in and just kill it on the first shot to get it in enough time. So it ended up that we were ahead of the game and had lots of free time to play and do other crazy fun photo shoots.
Yes. I think if we had it our way, we'd probably do workshops every day.
Every day.
And that's pretty inspiring. I mean, to be able to, shoot with other people and
the collaboration spirit. Workshops are awesome.
Yeah. But there's all kinds of photography, wedding, architecture, baby, daycare. There's all kinds.
Our friend Gina from Studio 73 is like rocking it with daycare photography, working way less than anybody I know and making a heck of a lot more money.
We were invited to go and watch her process, and I tell you what.
Have you ever been so blown away?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't either.
There was some serious, formulas to it all. I mean, it's not for everybody, just like weddings aren't for everybody,
Yeah,
But,
she said, "Oh, it's easy, it's easy." We walked in there,
Yeah.
and it was beautiful production. Like I've been on a whole lot of photo shoots, and I've never seen anything magical like what she took care of there.
Workshops. I love going to the workshop. Anybody workshop my workshop?
We love teaching workshops so much because it's just kind of an opportunity to almost have little mini dream shoots where we've got lots of models, lots of people working together, and
There's a lot more satisfaction whenever you're getting your own thing that someone's not going to come over and take the exact same shot.
And we keep them small too so that we can really interact with each person. It's not so easy if there's 20 people asking the same person questions and you can't really get what you came for. So we try to keep it very, very small so that you can really help people.
No, it's the smoke alarm. Listen, come on. 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 Batteries.
Give me something more, you're not reporting. Am I wise enough to speak? Am I old enough to say so?
Yeah, photographers don't do enough collaborating, in my opinion, and that's when our fire is always burning. Is when we have all kinds of people bringing something in from their own experiences, and we love to collaborate with people, whether we know them, whether they're other photographers, whether it's stylists or just people we meet that have crazy ideas. I feel like that is the one thing that so many photographers are on this kind of lonely journey where other photographers in their area don't want to get together. And one of the greatest workshops we ever had was when we had a group of photographers from our area. We all got together and each one of us taught something. And just by doing that, it was the best day ever because we all have our own expertise, so we shared with each other. We didn't care that we could potentially be competition. Instead, we turned it completely around and we looked at it like, hey, you know what? I can't make this shoot, but I have somebody I trust and they can make it for you. And so, or hey, does anybody know where a location is? I'm, got no clue what I'm going to do with this. I need help. And we dive in and help each other.
A really fun project that I think we've done in a while is do 31 days of inspiring photographers blog. And
yeah, a friend of mine, Kirsten Oliphant, is a big blogger and she's incredible. And she's part of this contest that was blog about something for 31 days. And so I thought, all right, let's look at people that inspire us, people that do photography in all different genres. Like there was no one specific genre. It was just who blows our minds. And so we started researching, and every day we wrote about a different one. And it was incredible, not only what it brought to them, but brought to us as well. Yeah, we're going to talk you through a Bunny Danger / Trouble image and just kind of the process of how we got from point A to the end of one of my very favorite images. One of the hardest ones I think I've ever done in my whole life.
Yes. There's a frame right over there. I'm gonna go get it.
Oh my God. Hey, it's a two-person frame. So we thought we would go through the whole process of what we